Hello, this is Raymond Fu from EMS Now here at Nepcon Shenzhen. Today I'm joined by Jonathan Tomassetti. He's the Asia-Pacific Regional Manager for MicroCare Corporation. Welcome, Jonathan.
Thank you, Raymond. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Jonathan, perhaps you could tell us a little bit about the products that you're highlighting at this show.
Okay. MicroCare specializes in industrial cleaning products. We've been in the chemical industry for more than 20 years. And where we specialize is in the cleaning of electronics, mostly in the SMT industry.
Right.
And our products are in two main categories. The first category, which we're quite famous for, is aerosols for cleaning. And the second area we are quite good at is vapor degreasing, which is cleaning in equipment.
Right, okay. And is there any particular product that you are showing, that you're highlighting in this show?
Okay, well, one of the products that we always highlight is our trigger grip system.
Okay.
For our aerosol cans.
Okay.
And a typical aerosol can will spray at a very high pressure, creating a lot of waste.
Mm-hmm.
But with our trigger grip, what it does is it drops the pressure so that we use about 50% of the normal amount of solvent.
Right.
And we also focus it on the spot where it needs to be cleaned, and we have the cleaning brush built in. So this is a really big advantage over other types of aerosol cleaners. So this is our unfair advantage at MicroCare, we call it.
So how has environmental or changing environmental regulations so-called affected MicroCare's business or increased MicroCare's business in China? Could you tell us?
Okay, well, environmental regulations are one of the main drivers in the cleaning industry. It has been going on for quite a long time, first with the phase out of the ozone depleting chemicals. So before the 1990s, Freon was used, but it depletes the ozone layer. So that created a big change. And we changed with that. We have got very environmentally friendly chemicals. Our products are all ROHS approved. We're in the REACH program in Europe. So we've been doing quite a good job at keeping the environment safe with our products. And that has created a lot of opportunities. In China, it is still common to use chemicals like trichloroethylene, which is a suspected carcinogen. Also, people use things like isopropyl alcohol, which has got a very low flash point and can be quite hazardous inside the factory.
So how do you send the message across to manufacturers that they need to use the right kind of chemicals in China? And do you work with a lot of distributors here in China?
MicroCare works exclusively through distributors in Asia, including China. In China, we've got representation in Tianjin, Shanghai, and also here in South China. Environmental regulations are quite difficult to push forward in China because there's still a large emphasis on low cost. What is really pushing it in China is the regulations being pushed by the international companies. So if you're making a product for Sony or Apple, you have to meet certain cleanliness standards, you have to meet environmental standards, and that pushes the local companies into upgrading their products into the range like MicroCare sells.
Right. And since MicroCare has been established in China, how has business improved or increased for MicroCare? Or would you say how many % of your business is in Asia Pacific?
Probably in Asia Pacific, China is probably around 35 to 40% of our business. We cover everywhere from Japan down to Australia and out to Israel.
Right.
So we're doing quite well in China. The Malay Peninsula, we're doing well in Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Australia, Israel. We're now moving also into areas like India and some of the more recently developing countries like Vietnam.
Right, looks like MicroCare is going global everywhere.
Yes, we're doing quite well in Asia this year. In spite of the economic downturn, Asia business is still going strong. So we're continuing to grow out here in China and throughout Asia.
Right. And we reached the midpoint of Nepcon Shenzhen. This is day 2. Right. How has the show been for you so far?
Well, there seem to be a lot of people here at the show. The ones that we've had stop by at our booth seem to come by for a certain purpose, which is they're having problems right now, and using our chemicals can resolve their problems and save them money. So it's been going quite well.
Okay, good. So I wish you have a very good rest of the show ahead, and thank you for spending time with EMS Now.
Okay, thank you very much.